What's up? This is come on. This is my uncertified, unprofessional, highly passionate patch notes rundown. Patch 1.02 went live today. I played on it a little bit. Ranked is not out yet, but it should be out very, very soon. There's a good chance if you're seeing this, it's already out. So right off the bat, this is the main thing. There's actually not that much going on here. Let's get into it. First of all, Viper's got two main buffs. The first one being that her wall can now go through. Yeah, her wall can now go through walls. And it still puts the emitters at the same spots that it would, but instead of you pointing it up, you can just send it straight through, and that supposedly allows her to get some new spots. Some new spots she can put her wall. Before it was kind of like there was only a couple spots that it was even useful, and it was basically like whether or not you just knew where to look in the sky. The other thing is her snake bite ability makes players fragile if they walk into it and doubles the damage taken. I only played a few games. Viper's getting picked again, but these ability, like from somebody who doesn't play Viper, these changes aren't that noticeable. It's kind of like just don't walk through or smoke, in my opinion. But if you're a Viper player, you like Viper, I think this is pretty exciting for you. Poison Orb activation cooldown increased. It is what it is. This is pretty cool. When Phoenix ults, and I've experienced this on probably both of these agents. When Phoenix ults, Jet used to not get her knives back if she kills them, but now she does. And if Reyna kills Phoenix while he's doing his ult, she gets the chance to use a soul orb on it and heal or whatever. So that's pretty neat. It basically makes Phoenix's ultimate like slightly less irritating to these two agents. Cypher, there was some bugs with his abilities. The main one, the one that I think I actually saw in game, was the spy cam blocking a spike diffusal. It was like if you stick them. It was like if you stick the cam like right down in the corner on the wall or something, and you put the spike on it. There was a way where you could make it so you couldn't diffuse the spike. And there's a couple other changes there. Smoke tuning. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't have too much to say about that. I've only played Cypher a few times. This isn't really, again, unprofessional, right? Weapon updates, crouch walking accuracy for Bucky. Oh, this is all for Bucky. The walk accuracy is down and the run accuracy is up. La 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 la. This is making it so the right click was much more accurate on the run than intended. So now running with the right click is significantly more inaccurate than walking or standing still. We've also increased the inaccuracy for crouch walking. So wait, a higher number means less accurate then? Is that what I'm reading? Because that's what it seems like. Competitive mode update. So again, I made the video on that. The icons are a bit different. The top rank is Radiant instead of Valorant. The earliest that's coming out, it would be June 24th. If not that day, sometime this week it's supposed to come out. And then there's these map updates, which I played. I really don't... Can I look at these? What do we got? So here the doors look wider open. I don't know if that's what they changed. Here, I don't know if it's like this little... It is, isn't it? It's this little hay bale. In here, I didn't play Haven today, but if I'm not mistaken, and this is from Spawn, this was 2 boxes here. Now it's 1. I don't remember boxes being here. I think maybe they put a thing here. So what do they say this was for? This is for allowing clearing angles to be a bit more straightforward. They trying to make it easier? Let's see. I played on Ascent. I didn't really notice. What I did notice is I noticed the Phoenix. He jumped onto this bike and he did like a bunny hop and made it all the way up here. And I saw Jet go up here once too, so I suppose that's what's different. Here they've added maybe these, I suppose. I haven't checked these very closely in here. Looks like they're just stuffing things in a lot of the corners or what? And what's here? Is this actually warped like this now? It's like a curve pattern instead of whatchamacallit, just straight across. I don't remember what was back here. I didn't play on Bind either, did I, today? That's the thing. You always get the same maps over and over, and then Split. They did one thing on Split, Defender Spawn. I don't know if it's this, then. I suppose that's what it is. I don't know if they just want to make it so there's less corners to check, or what. Or here, let's see. Peeling back a bit on the amount of locations that require ability usage through angle checking. Okay. Angles that are more difficult to clear are most commonly found in areas meant to reinforce existing territory control. Okay. So they want team... Okay. Okay, so it sounds like they want to spread out where people are using their abilities? Interesting. And then the HUD. The main thing about the HUD is they pulled agents out to its own tab at the top, and they put settings in the top right instead of the top left. And then they put, you can see your battle pass progress and your agent contract progress as a little bar at the top. Riot, I feel like Riot does stuff like this a lot. So I wouldn't doubt it if this stuff keeps changing. I'm not going to go into detail on all these little things because it's easier to just figure it out. Battle Pass. Same thing. Contract and agent section. Yeah, they pulled it out. Quality of life. This is very... I'm glazing here. But early surrender option has been added. I played, I think, 4 games. I don't think anybody even tried this. But it looks like... When they say early surrender, I don't know if that means literally anything. I don't know if early surrender literally just means surrender. It can only be done once per half. And early surrender votes cannot be called before reaching round 8. Okay. The winning team gets round win credit for every round necessary to bring them up to the victory condition. The surrendering team will get loss credit for every round necessary to bring them up to 13 rounds. So that's actually interesting. But I don't know. I might have to talk more about how that plays out. But that's actually going to be important if in ranked your how many rounds, even if you lose, how many rounds you lost by affects how bad it hurts. I have my own personal opinions on surrender vote, but I'm not going to get into it. And then tagging, it looks like tagging affects you a little bit less when you're getting shot. Or rather, let me say it more clearly. When you're getting shot and it slows you, and you can't move, it looks like they toned that back a bit. I personally, it's not that noticeable to me. But it is nice. It's extremely annoying to get shot and not be able to move. Mode updates Spike Rush. I don't care that much about Spike Rush. And I don't want to read all of this to you. I just want to kind of skim over like some different things, see what I think, see what I can share. Hopefully as I do more and get more experienced, I'll be able to have even better information available. A performance update, smoothing frame rates. I do think there's random frame rate drops possibly in this patch. Already addressed was the custom mode ghosting thingy, whatever you want to call that, where you could fly around the map. But they'll probably continue to try and optimize things as well. That's whatever. And then a bunch of bug fixes. It's a lot of bug fixes, known issues. Competitive match overtime in this patch will be resolved using sudden death. I want something else. Okay, and that's pretty much it, I think. So that's my rundown. It is what it is, okay? I had fun. And thank you. I'm going to keep doing stuff like this. Appreciate it. Peace.